Hi everybody, it's Jason from the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo. And as you can see today, we're not coming to you from our giraffe area. We are coming to show you our Penny Memorial and how that model is coming along. As many of you know, earlier this month we revealed that model to memorialize Penny, and we wanted to keep you up to date on how that's been going. We've been receiving many of your comments, and that feedback is helping us continue to get Penny's essence right. And the other purpose for us coming back to say hi again today is for me to be able to introduce Antonia. Antonia has been at our zoo for over 20 years, and she spent some time with Penny as well, and she is a great artist that has done many projects and helped manage many artist projects here at our zoo as well. And so we wanted to take this opportunity to be able to introduce her to you all as well. And you might recognize some of her work around the zoo. One of her most famous ones for all you giraffe fans is Duncan, who is very thirsty all the time at our giraffe water hole. And so you can see him out there every single day. And another great one is the alligator in Australia area. So that's just some of her bigger pieces that she's done here at the zoo. She's also managed many different artists for different projects at the zoo as well. And so she's been working closely with our staff to make sure we capture little Penny's essence, as well as receiving all that great feedback from you guys. Two of the most common feedback comments that we received have been make her eyes a little bit softer, and so we wanted to make sure we were paying attention to some of that great feedback, and that's one of those key pieces, as well as make her a little bit more diminutive. And so she might have looked a little bit more mature in the first rendition of that model, and so Antonia is going to take that feedback as well and kind of get her looking a little more younger and a little less mature. And so with that, I'd like to turn it over to Antonia, and she's going to fill you in on what her process is.
Thank you very much, Jason. Hey everybody, I'm Antonia. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to be able to bring you my sculpture, and it's been a real honor to work on Penny, and so everybody can remember her and helps us remember her as well, and she was such a special giraffe to all of us. Thank you for your feedback. We were able to compile about 10 pages worth of feedback that really helps me be able to work on it and to know what you're seeing. You do get a slightly different view when you're looking at it through a lens on the TV, but I want to address some of those things that you commented on. Some of the comments that we heard the most was about the look of her age and the eyes. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to actually work on the sculpture as you're watching and just tweak a few things. So right now I'm increasing her cheek size. I've sort of opened up the eyes a little bit and softened them. But you will notice that every artist has their own interpretation of how they do things. I mean, eyes are done differently by different artists. A lot of artists will bring their eyes kind of out. I sort of prefer the technique of bringing the eyes in, so it gives it a little more detail. And then in the full size one, I'll actually give it an extra little emphasis. It's just always hard to do it on the small scale one. So I'm just rounding her cheek up a little bit right now and giving her, lost my little piece of clay, and bringing it in here. Okay, she had these lovely little wrinkles because her neck was turned. There we go. And I'm actually going to do the same thing on the other side because she has hardly any cheek on this side. So we're just going to bring that cheek in. Find the right tool. And you can start and see it starting to take form. And okay, and then with her body, I've actually gone ahead and I've actually brought her neck a lot slimmer down. I use this little tool here, and I just actually carve it off. And I've carved a significant amount off just to slim her neck down and bring her her mane a little more tatter looking than it was originally, and then just smoothed it out. And I think that's really helped slim her body down, because she was only, what, 120 pounds, I think?
Yeah, she was in that range. She's a pretty slim girl.
I hope you enjoyed watching the process of me working on Penny, and we will continue taking feedback until the end of the month, and I will just continue working on her until we get her just perfect.
One piece of feedback that we did want to talk about also is that many of you have commented on potentially being able to buy a small scale statue. And we wanted to let you know that we are working on trying to see if that is an option. It's a little bit complicated. We want to make sure that we can bring you a quality piece of artwork as well as keep the costs reasonable. So we'll keep you updated on that process. It's been great to watch Antonia work through some of her tweaks today and see how that artistic eye can start to shape Penny's essence. And so we'll continue to give you guys updates as that's coming along. So stay tuned for more news as we get more developments on her statue, and it's been great talking to you guys. Thank you for your support. Have a great day.